I'm Andre and I'm reviewing Ninja Steel. Power Rangers Ninja Steel, the latest season in the Power Rangers legacy that recently premiered on Nickelodeon. I watched the first 2 episodes, watched the first one by myself, watched the second one at a Ninja Steel watch party with a bunch of Power Ranger loving friends, hosted by my good friends Bruno and Mia of MMPR Toys. If you are a Power Rangers fan and you have not checked out their channel, please do so, subscribe to them. So how do I feel about Power Rangers Ninja Steel? Well, I feel like it's a pretty adequate Power Rangers so far. It does the things in it that make me happy and make me go like, yeah, that's what I love about Power Rangers. And it also does the things that I look at and go, yep, that's pretty much what I expect from Power Rangers. Starting off with the theme song, it's a very Power Ranger-y theme song. I feel like it goes on just a little too long, like they could have shaved a few seconds off of it, because there's a point where you feel like, oh, the song's over, and then okay, we got it. Now we want to move on. All right, good. Can you now move on to the show? Because so, shut up, Ninja Steel's theme song! So in the first episode, we get the backstory of the Ninja Power Star, this big, giant, glowing white star that has little ninja stars inside of it, and if you pull them out, because you're pure of heart, or a diamond in the rough, or whatever, then you possess the power of a Power Ranger, and that's what happens with Brody's dad when he was a little kid, who was able to pull one of those stars out, become the Red Ranger, and he was able to do so because according to legend, in this version of Power Rangers, Brody's dad is the greatest ninja of all time. This guy. Hey, don't look at me. I just put the information out there, all right? But once someone possesses the power of a Power Ranger, it isn't long before a monster shows up to try to take that power. And Brody's dad gets defeated or disappeared or something. His brother also disappears, and Brody is taken away onto a spaceship where he is made a slave to work for Galvanax and all the monsters on the spaceship for over 10 years. So basically, Brody is the Star-Lord of the Power Rangers universe. But I gotta say, for someone who's a prisoner and a slave to these monsters, he's got a pretty good life. He gets to hang out on the ship, walk around as free as he pleases. He has a robot sidekick, Redbot, and a best friend that can shape-shift into anything he wants to. I need to see some change or something. Come on, just something. Give him a piece of crusty bread to eat. Just something to show me that he actually is in peril. But of course, he don't like where he's living, so he gets out of there by going through the garbage chute in space and falling down to the ground thinking he's going to be safe. I don't understand the logic, but hey, he survived. And the whole time that he was falling to the sky, I just want to go, till I reach the higher ground. Mick, a mechanic who can change into anything he pleases. The actor that plays him has been in Power Rangers before. He was Boom on Power Rangers SPD and has also voiced a number of monsters during various seasons of Power Rangers, so it's good to see people come back to the franchise. On Earth in Summer Cove, not to be confused with Amber Beach or Angel Grove, we meet a wonderful team of culturally diverse characters that will eventually become our Power Ranger heroes. There's Preston, the Asian that loves to do magic, and will eventually become the Blue Ranger, who is the actual brother of the Blue Ranger from Power Rangers Dino Charge. It's all in the family. We get Sarah, the Brazilian, who has a hoverboard and no one questions it. Like, she's flying around this hoverboard Back to the Future Part 2 style. I don't know what year this is set in, but everything else so far other than the alien stuff is pretty present day looking. So why is she the only person roaming around on this hoverboard? Not one person goes, hey, you have a hoverboard. What the heck? We just all gonna accept this. Okay, fine. Monsters I can accept in this world. Aliens I can accept. Giant Zords coming out of the ground to fight giant monsters. I got that. But can someone please explain how someone in this universe has a hoverboard? And where is mine? If she has self-lacing shoes, I'm done. We get Calvin, the Yellow Ranger, who looks a lot different from what I remember him being when I saw him at Power Morphicon. And we get Hayley as the White Ranger. The black girl is the White Ranger. Okay, Power Rangers, we know that you feel guilty about the fact that you made the black guy the Black Ranger and the Asian girl the Yellow Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But you don't have to keep trying so hard to make sure you don't make that mistake again. Okay, the White Ranger can be anything but white, okay? Saban says we can't make the White Ranger white in this version. I am Saban, but I am not a racist. Hayley and Calvin are already boyfriend and girlfriend. Interracial Power Ranger love. I know it sounds silly, but having two Power Rangers already being a couple as part of the team could be a very interesting concept. I really hope that this is something that they actually play with and do some stuff with, because you know how Power Rangers are. They always are like, hey, we're buddies, or if we are even remotely interested romantically, we just hold hands or kiss on the cheek or just look at each other all like, so let them be a real couple. If Hayley and Calvin is treating each other the same way they treat Brody and Sarah and Preston, I'm out. I need some Power Ranger coupling. You know what I'm saying? If you make love with another Power Ranger while you're dressed as Power Rangers, does your Power Ranger kid already have Power Ranger powers? These are concepts you could explore. Victor and Monty. Victor is the cool jock and Monty is like his little nerdy sidekick. You remember those old Looney Tune cartoons where they had the big dog and then the little dog was always like, hey, where are we going, man? Where are we going? I'll follow you anywhere. That's what these two are like. And they're basically in the show to crash into stuff, to be gooped on. That's pretty much their gist. I'm guessing that they may have some more, but I'm just gonna assume for right now, they are just there for gack to be put on them. The cast seems pretty cool. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what their chemistry is because we've only seen them for a couple of episodes, but I just hope that we get to see a little bit more expression from some of these characters, because no matter how you feel about that Dino Supercharged finale, Dino Charge and Dino Supercharged had some good chemistry with that cast. They did some really good expressive moments. They had some funny jokes every now and then that you wouldn't expect from Power Rangers. I'm Tyler, and this is my wallet. Who is Ner? So I would hope that some of that stuff translates over to Ninja Steel as well with this new cast, so we'll see what happens. But as far as their competency, they're fine. I don't think there's anyone in the group that makes me go like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. Everyone's good. We also see they're gonna be in high school again, and what I loved about it is that Mick, who looks completely like a human, for some reason they were concerned he wasn't gonna fit in with the school, so they literally put this jacket over his suit, and they're just like, all right, now you fit in. I'm like, oh yeah, he looks completely different now. I totally would not have thought of him as being someone who belonged here, but now he has his jacket on, and he gets hired to be a teacher at the school. The principal just looked at him and goes, oh yeah, you're that teacher we're supposed to hire. You're good. Paperwork, social security numbers, background checks, forget about that. Seriously, what year is Summer Cove? We don't need applications for people to work at our school, and at the same time, there are hoverboards going around. Can someone please explain to me how Sarah has a hoverboard? When they're Power Rangers, it's the usual Power Ranger stuff, all the typical Power Ranger fighting henchmen and fighting monsters and stuff. What's really funny about this season though, man, is they got this sort of ninja star morpher.
Whoa, you're right. Let's see what they can do.
I know that Power Rangers has always been about selling toys, but in this particular case, it is specifically about selling that Ninja Star. Every chance they get, it is a close-up of how big it is, how it grows, how they put stuff in it, how they spin things in blades, and how it changes into different modes. And every single time that they show it, I just wish there was a voiceover announcer that just kept going, now available in stores. Get that one today. Now at your local Toys R Us. Go get it, kids. Go tell your parents to buy it now. Yes, Power Rangers has always been a commercial, but man, it really shows with that Ninja Star. But my absolute favorite part of Power Rangers Ninja Steel is the monster setup. So usually in the past, we've had some monster comes to Earth, they want to steal some power, they want to take over the world, they want to destroy the world. What is the point of the monsters in this version, in Ninja Steel? They are part of a reality game show called Galaxy Warriors, where Galvanax is the current champion, and all the other monsters are trying to fight him to become the champion. And then once the Power Rangers show up, Galvanax issues a challenge to the monsters that anyone that can defeat the Power Rangers will become the champion of Galaxy Warriors. And there's a whole crowd that's watching the entire time. There's even a wacky host that's all like, do you want to see him fight today? Should we gigantify him? Cheer if you wanted. It's all a game show. That's the only reason these monsters are fighting, is so they can win a game show. That's amazing. I love that idea. Just the fact that we get to have something a little different with the monsters this time is so great. Do you want to take over the world? Nah. Do you want to rule people? No, I just want to be famous. And it's funny because some of the jokes that they make about the show, you could almost put on Power Rangers itself. Oh man, this show's been going on for so many years. How are we going to change things up and make it different? I don't care about the ratings of the show. I just want to get those power stars. Like, that feels like a little bit of meta commentary on Power Power Rangers itself, but that could just be me giving Power Rangers way more credit than it deserves. And the Zords are really cool. The way they did the Zords this time is it's related to something that each of the characters has that's special to them. Hayley has a pet dog that kind of looks like a wolf, so her Zord is like a wolf Zord. Calvin's favorite thing is his yellow truck, so of course he has a giant yellow truck, dump truck Zord. The only thing kind of bummed me out is that Brody's Zord is a giant red robot Zord that looks a lot like Redbot, but it's a separate Zord from the actual Redbot. I thought it would have actually been cooler if they made Redbot grow and that became his Zord. Little kitschy, little silly, but hey, it's cute. It's a nice identifier of each Ranger and why they have the Zord that they have. And for a show like Power Rangers that is very, very predictable, I have to say the twist at the end of the second episode really got me, because there's 6 ninja stars. 5 of them have been given to the Power Rangers, but there's 1 left out there, the Gold Star. So I thought we weren't going to hear about it at all until the Gold Ranger eventually showed up. Come to find out at the end of the second episode that one of the villains actually is in possession of the Gold Ninja Star, and I did not see that coming. That was an actual shock that this show gave me. Me and my friends that were watching it, we all literally did that oh when it happened, because we didn't know that was gonna happen. And that's cool when Power Rangers can actually do that every once in a while. How did this monster get this Ninja Star? Were they able to get it out themselves, or did someone else get it out and they stole it from them, or did someone else get it out and they kidnapped that person to get the star? And is that person Brody's brother or dad? Did we really have to do the missing dad again? We just did that last season with Tyler. Oh, I get it. It's a missing dad and brother, so that makes it different. So it's the basic stuff, man. I mean, it's just the general stuff that you see from Power Rangers. You get a bunch of people who are older than teenagers, looking like teenagers, fighting monsters, morphing into their Power Rangers, getting their Zords, having their fun, and selling those toys. And that's what you expect from this. Nothing bad about it necessarily, but I'm not like, oh my God, this is gonna be the best Power Ranger season ever. It just kind of feels like more of the same. There's some things that are better, there's some things that are not as good, but I really love the concept of the couple that's a Power Ranger couple, and I love the concept of the Galaxy Warriors show. I love that their secret base is going to be at the school, so I'm hoping there's gonna be some cool secret entrances to figure out how to get to the base. That could be fun. It's just another Power Ranger season, nothing more, nothing less. But of course, more episodes are coming, so we'll be able to understand how I feel about the show more as I see more episodes. I'm just gonna be real with you right now. There will always be Power Ranger stuff on this channel, whether it's legacy stuff or new stuff. I just don't think I can guarantee, or I don't feel comfortable telling you I'm going to do a recap of this show every single week. I think I will watch episodes, and when there are certain moments where I go, oh, I really want to talk about that, whatever specific highlights happen for this season. And of course, if I ever get the opportunity to talk to any of the cast members, I would love to do that. And of course, the finales, or whenever the moment comes when they become Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel or Ninja Super Steel or whatever. So Ninja Steel will get coverage. It just won't be a required weekly thing. So please do not sit here every single week and go, where's your Ninja Steel recap, Andre? If you get it, yay, but if you don't get it, don't be surprised. So those are my thoughts about Power Rangers Ninja Steel. What did you think about it, if you even saw it? And what non-Ninja Steel Power Ranger things would you love to see me talk about on this channel? Older seasons, the comic book, the toys, whatever. You let me know what your Power Ranger fix is. Clickety-click that subscribe button and also ring that bell so you can be notified of future videos that I make. I love you like a play cousin, Ninja Steel. I'm out in 5,000, Ninja Steel. Chain chomp yomp, Ninja Steel.